It's always fun, isn't it, when you dissect everything from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, because when you dig a little bit deeper, you can see there's always slight digs, particularly against the British monarchy. Harry and Meghan seemingly can't stop themselves, even though they know that a lot of people are offended by it. But of course, this is now how they create their headlines, and more importantly, how they make sure that in their minds, at least, they stay relevant. We've seen that with all that Canada sort of stuff with the, very much post pictures and her giggling away, covered, by the way, from head to toe in a different colour, not looking particularly 43% Nigerian right now, is Meghan Markle. You get the picture. But of course, it was this big slight against Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in her recent rebrand that literally offended many people, including, of course, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. Let me explain. To have your company, so thank you so much for taking the time out to spend it with me. Yes, I do appreciate it, genuinely, and I genuinely enjoy a lot of the comments. Can I just point out, by the way, I think it was a lady who pointed this out. You know, we were talking about children's cigarettes, and I was saying I was a bit stunned that Lady Penelope was allowed to promote them, and she said, "Oh, Neil, but what about chocolate cigarettes?" And I thought, yes, I remember those. In fact, I preferred chocolate cigarettes to the white stick ones. Do you remember? And I don't know. Did we think they were cigarettes? I just used to eat the box of them. But they came, didn't they, in a packet that looked like a cigarette packet, and you tore the top off. You see, that's what's great about this friendship group, because you just set off a memory and you think, I haven't seen those for years. Quite expensive, I remember. Loved them though. Anybody else got a memory of them? Do like and share and let us know in the comments below. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now this, as I say, is fascinating when you think, because as we've now seen, Meghan and Harry have decided to rebrand themselves once again. Sussex, new website, diddly diddly, all of that sort of stuff. You come away thinking, how on earth have you managed to squeeze out such a long bio, Meghan, when you've literally done nothing but a seventh down the line in Suits? But seemingly, she's literally almost, reincarnated Mother Teresa, some people might say. Billed as the most famous woman in the world, some say, And when you think about it, this is a terrible slight, whatever people think, to the most famous woman in the world. I would still say the most famous woman in the world would be our late monarch, Her Majesty the Queen. Everybody knows that image, no two ways about it. In modern pop era, I might say Taylor Swift, because of the amount of press that she gets, but also in more regalities, definitely Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Loved and liked and known around the world for far better work than Meghan Markle. No two ways about it. But that's the gig, you see. Meghan's trying to control, once again, a little bit of a, tick back at Catherine. No two ways about it. And I've been told that the Prince of Wales was less than thrilled about this. But has it worked? Well, according to a very well-placed source, no. You see, the big deals have not come in. This was the point of the website. It was kind of like, look, we're rebranding, we're renaming, this is what we do. So, she was hoping for the likes of a jewelry company, Cartier, Dior, you name it, those big brands that they could make some money on, that she could become an ambassador for. Now, I know it's very early days and people might be looking at this, pondering, should they get involved, would they get involved? But really, this is a very accessible site, and everybody knows exactly now how to get hold of Meghan and Harry, should they wish them to become global ambassadors for their brand. So by billing yourself as the most famous woman in the world, possibly, well, this was a very clever way. But seemingly for Meghan, once again, not a lot of people agree with that. I disagree and would say, yes, she's famous, infamous, or whatever you want to call it, infamy, but the bottom line is she's not really famous for anything else. Now, Her Majesty the Queen was famous for her long reign and dedication to service. Catherine, very similar, and will be. Meghan, what could you say? A former cable TV actress in something called Suits. Not necessarily the sort of brand ambassador you'd possibly be looking for. Or am I wrong? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.